Hey guys, Bird Yugioh here, coming at you with another deck profile. This time it's going to be budget Cyber Dragons. It's definitely budget, so don't be crying when there's no cyber emergency in here. We're working around it. We're making a deck that works well. Without needing that. It's an amazing card. I'm not saying it's not amazing, but we're doing a budget version of Cyber Dragons that is still very functional and very good. So if you guys like, budget and rogue decks, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I got tons of stuff upcoming, a lot of great deck profiles and all kinds of stuff for you. So start off with this deck, we got the original Cyber Dragon. This is basically one of the best going second cards. Really, really good because you can just flat out go into either one of these guys. By using your opponent's monsters, basically. So if you're playing against a deck that uses machines, you can easily go into Chimera Tech Fortress, or if you're playing against really any deck that has a monster in the extra monster zone, you're just going to summon this and then just link it or fusion it away for free. Amazing card. The next best card is going to be Cyber Dragon Hers. This one, if it is special summoned, you can make its level 5 until the end of the turn. And if it's sent to the graveyard, you can add one other Cyber Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So if you have, and pretty much all of these main ones I'm showing you, when they're in the graveyard, they are treated as Cyber Dragons, so you can add them. But if you're adding one from the deck, it's got to be the original Cyber Dragon. Probably the best normal summon in the whole entire deck is Cyber Dragon Core. It's going to search any of your cyber speller traps. And these two are actually your machine duplication targets as well, because while they're on the field, they're treated as Cyber Dragon. So if you have Core on the field, you activate machine duplication because he's under 500 attack. You can then special summon out two Cyber Dragons from the deck. So amazing card. Definitely necessary at 3. Like I said, it's your best normal summon. Really good card. And then I like 2 Cyber Dragon Veer. Because, if you can even use it, you normal summon Core, and then you can special summon Veer. If a Cyber Dragon, or if you normal or special summon Cyber Dragon, except during the damage step, you can then special summon this from your hand. So it's pretty good. It also, each Cyber Dragon you control gains 500 attack and defense. And then 1 Dre. You actually, for Veer, you want to be summoning or having it in hand either with a Dre or just a regular Cyber Dragon. That's the only way it really is any good at all. But it is still really good. Dre, when he's normal summoned, you can make all Cyber Dragons you currently control become level 5. And then he's also a Cyber Dragon in the grave. And then because we're going the budget route, we're playing 3 Galaxy Soldier. This is kind of your way of getting into Cyber Dragon Nova very easily. You're just going to send 1 other light from your hand to the graveyard and special summon this, and add another Galaxy Soldier to your hand to then do the same thing to get 2 level 5 lights on board. Play 1 Yugioh. You can play multiples if you want, as many as you want really, because it's a light machine. So you can search it off of Cyber Repair Plant. So it comes in handy. It's a very good card. And you can also, special summon it to your opponent's board, tripping one of their monsters. And then if you have a Cyber Dragon, you can then go into Chimera Tech Fortress. So it's an easy way of getting rid of problem monsters. The last monsters we play are 3 hand traps, Droll and Lockbird, because sometimes you can make Artifact Durandal, and then going into the Droll and Lockbird Durandal combo is very good. Just basically decimates your opponent's hand. So it's a good enough combo that I feel it's easy enough to get into, that I feel it's a good one to do. And then now for the Cyber spells that we play. 2 Cyber Repair Plant. This one, as long as Cyber Dragon is in your graveyard, you can add 1 Light Machine monster from your deck to your hand. And then you can also, that's usually what you're using, but you can also target 1 Light Machine in your graveyard and shuffle it into the deck. And if you have 3 or more Cyber Dragons in your graveyard, you can do both the effects. So 2 Cyber Rev system. I like it at 2. You just special summon 1 Cyber Dragon from your hand or graveyard, and it can't be destroyed by card effects. So it's not once per turn. It's a great card. I don't know why you would just play 1. I mean, obviously if you're starved for space, because it is searchable, you don't have to play more than 1, but I like it at more than 1. Possibly the best spell card in the deck is Machine Duplication, because you have 6 targets for it. The 3 hers and the 3 core, and it's just free monsters on board, free combos basically. It's an amazing card. I like to play 3 limiter removal just for that added power. It's going to double the attack of all your machine monsters, so if you can somehow manage to clear your opponent's board and make a Nova, you could bump him up to 42 and then double his attack to 84. Because that's just, with 1 monster on board, you're going to be OTKing pretty easily. 3 Power Bond. I like it at 3. It's an amazing card. Gets you into any of these guys. We play 2 Rampage and 1 Twin. Power Bonding into them is, if it resolves, you're possibly gonna win, because you just have a lot of attack power. This fusion summons, and it doubles the attack of the monster you fusion summon as well. Play 2 Overload Fusion. You can potentially use it even turn 1, but usually this is best if you happen to be in a grind game. This comes up a lot. But like I said, it's now with the Link monster we have and everything, it's not too difficult to use that even your first turn. Also play 2 Instant Fusion. You have 1 target for it, and it is Panzer Dragon, but that's your light machine. You can easily go into your Cyber Dragon Nova or whatever you really need. 3 Super Poly. It's another reason this deck is great at going second and just killing your opponent. Super Poly just takes their monsters basically. We got a few targets that we can use in the extra deck. 2 Pot of Desires. Obviously it sucks for your machine duplication plays if you happen to banish 2 of your Cyber Dragons, but otherwise all it's doing is getting you advantage, just getting you cards in your hand that you can then use to win. So nothing wrong with Pot of Desires. 1 Foolish Burial to basically send your Cyber Dragons to the grave, whichever one you might need. Monster Reborn, special summon whatever you need. And then the last 2 cards are Cybernetic Overflow. It's again searchable off of core, but basically you just banish Cyber Dragons with different levels from your hand, face up on the field and or graveyard, and destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. So it's non-targeting destruction basically, and also if this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, so if they pop out Twin Twisters or whatever, you add 1 Cyber Spell or Trap from your deck to your hand. So it gives you some search power as well. Yeah, that is the controversial deck. I'm gonna get a lot of comments on this one, mostly about the absence of Cyber Emergency. I do understand it is an amazing card, but this is a budget version, and I feel I've adequately replaced it with some cards that'll do some damage. Extra deck necessity, 2 Nova. This is going to help you OTK, special summons from the grave, and also you can slap a Infinity on top of that as well, for just free negate basically anything. Play 1 Durandal, again for the Droll and Lock Durandal combo. And also, it's just a good card in general. Fusions, we played 2 Chimeratech Rampage. He's going to be popping spell and traps, and also, he gains, depending on how many you send to the grave, which you're going to send 2, he'll get 2 additional attacks. Cyber Twin, he's going to attack twice, so if you got Power Bond, he's going to be at 56, attacking twice. So really, really good. 1 Mega Fleet and 1 Fortress. You could always play more Mega Fleet if you want. I just didn't find room, but they're both, just easy ways of getting rid of problem cards. Our instant fusion target is Panzer Dragon, and then a couple of our super poly targets, Starving Venom Fusion and Dragostapelia. And then the only 2 links we play are Cyber Dragon Seeger, of course, and then Platinum Gadget. They both come up a lot, both very good. This guy's also going to raise your attack as well to a monster it's pointing to. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Like I said, it's budget. Very fun. It works out pretty well. I've tested it quite a bit. Really cool deck, not expensive at all. You should be able to pick this up pretty cheap, especially with all the new reprints of like hers and stuff. So, and the Rev system got a reprint, and Seeger also got a reprint. So, makes this deck very affordable. Still very fun. It's just a way of playing the deck. It's definitely playable without Cyber Emergency. I can assure you guys. That is a great card, but it's playable without it. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.